The recent War of Kingdoms event brought an interesting matchup for Kenpachi and his friends from Kingdom 503. This time, they would face Kingdom 510, a kingdom Kenpachi knows quite well, as all its members are old acquaintances. Some are even former members of the HD Alliance and others from the DyR Alliance, with whom they shared a kingdom long ago and have remained close friends ever since. Kingdom 510 featured two particularly strong players, Rachel and Amazing Moses, whom Kenpachi would have to avoid directly. Even so, Kenpachi would have to give his best performance to try and win the event, which seemed quite evenly matched. Let's see how it goes. Due to real-life circumstances and limited free time, Kenpachi would join the event late. Upon logging in, he would find the score heavily tilted in favor of the opposing kingdom, indicating that his fellow kingdoms had been quite inactive. Even so, Kenpachi would do everything in his power to turn the tide. Knowing the parity that existed between the majority of players, he would fearlessly try to strike in every possible place, starting with the great cities. Even finding a mini-hive of DyR players occupying great cities, unprotected and without lore. Driven by motivation and fearlessness, Kenpachi began to strike relentlessly, challenging each of his opponent's cities one by one. Every time Kenpachi's army marched, a sound like a stampede could be heard throughout Westeros. On every battlefield, the bodies of the fallen were piled high. In every besieged castle, the defenses lay exposed after the walls had been breached and destroyed. Kenpachi's dragons left a trail of burns wherever they fought. The scoreboard was wide open. The Kingdom 510 had been farming points uninterruptedly for a long time. The castles had anti-scouts, so Kenpachi, hopeful, thought they might be teeming with troops and that if he wiped them all out, he could overcome the significant deficit. So great was his incursion into enemy territory and so replete with victories that the name of Kenpachi became legendary. Bards in taverns sang songs and recited poems in his name, narrating his exploits. These exploits were so famous that books were written about Kenpachi and his valiant actions in the kingdom. Kenpachi, after completing his raids, was almost decimated. His troops had been considerably reduced. He took some time to resupply and managed to close the gap, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Over 400 million points in just over 15 minutes, and it still wasn't enough. Kenpachi wanted to continue fighting. He didn't want to give up so easily. He recruited soldiers who desired glory and were loyal to his kingdom in order to raid enemy territory again, unaware that his end was near. After countless long battles, Kenpachi suffered a devastating setback. A seemingly defenseless castle turned out to be the worst trap. Kenpachi, a master of warfare, meticulously planning strategies, movements, and possibilities, overlooked one of the most common principles: never strike without scouting first. This mistake annihilated his army completely and cruelly captured his lord. This crushing defeat marked the end of Kenpachi and his legendary incursions into enemy territory. He was left without troops and with his lord imprisoned by the enemy. Kenpachi was not pleased with the KVK result. Despite his sacrifice and effort, playing alone was the main reason he couldn't win the event. In events like this, it's necessary to have company, otherwise it will be very difficult to win.